In this episode of Modern Warships, we will talk about the 5 best tier $2 ships in the game. But before we proceed, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Thank you. In this video we will discuss the top $5 tier 2 ships in the game, but please note that this is our channel's personal pick, and the ranking is based on the following criteria. 1. The ship is easy to use for new players. 2. It can fight enemies above the sea, on the sky and even underwater. 3. Does not require to buy expensive items and cost less to upgrade. And lastly, number 4. The ship has good defenses, making it more survivable for new players. With this in mind, here are the top 5 tier $2 ships of Modern Warships.
Top 5. Pao Bon D Revel. Recommended setup for all-dollar build. Recommended setup for close combat, all-around ship, with only 250 gold cost. Pao Bon D Revel is a very good ship. This ship has 1 missile slot, 2 main guns, 2 torpedoes, 2 autocannons and 1 fixed defense slot. This ship has a very impressive speed, good turning radius and fun to use. However, the notable downside of this ship is its lower HP count. No grenade launchers to counter torpedoes, and low anti-air module count, which could have deadly consequences for new player. This ship should rank higher on our list, but due to its disadvantage it was moved to our top 5 rank. Nevertheless, this ship is one of the best $T2 ships in the game. Top 4. FGSF 1-3. Recommended setup for all-dollar build. Recommended setup for close quarter combat with 350 gold cost. FGSF 1-3 is one of the best and probably one of the most dangerous T2 ship in Modern Warships. This ship has 1 missile slot, 1 cannon, 3 torpedoes, 2 autocannon, and 2 anti-air defense. F1-3 is essentially a torpedo boat, and torpedoes are very deadly in Modern Warships. Torpedoes makes a submarine very deadly, and this ship got 3 of them. This ship can fire a salvo of up to 6 torpedoes if geared properly. The only downside this ship has is it has no grenade launchers to counter torpedoes. It has lower HP and only got 2 dedicated air defense slot. But you can always use your own cannon and the autocannons as backup anti-air defense system. If you need a ship that can easily turn other ships into coral reefs, then this ship is the one for you. Top 3. China Type 54A Jiangkai II. Recommended setup for all-dollar, attack-focused build. Recommended setup for all-dollar, balanced build. Type 054A. Jiangkai II is a very good ship for new players of Modern Warships. This ship has a good speed and turning radius. It has 2 missile slots, 1 cannon, 2 grenade launchers, 1 torpedoes and 2 air defense system. Jiangkai II is very versatile because it has a grenade launchers that can defend against torpedoes and do damage to submarines. If you need a ship that has a good offense and defense capability, this ship is highly recommended for you. By the way, please do not forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you. Top 2. Kurama. Recommended setup for all-dollar build. Recommended setup for close combat ship. Kurama used to be the king of T2 ships. This ships can wreak havoc to any reckless players of Modern Warships. Kurama had 2 naval guns, 1 grenade launcher, 2 torpedoes and total of 3 air defense modules. Despite the fact that this ship has no missiles, its main armaments make it so deadly as it will never be affected by missile traps. Instead, its opponents will be facing a wall of cannon fires and deadly torpedoes. And torpedoes can sometimes more deadly than missiles in the game, especially if the target ship has no grenade launchers or don't know how to use them. As shown in this video clip, this ship has no problem shooting down enemy helicopters or even airplanes, making this ship a true all-around ship in the game. The only downside of this ship is that the new players who get used to missiles will have to learn how to use a pure torpedo and gunship type of warship. It does not have missiles, but the armaments of this ship, coupled with its formidable defenses and very tough hull, facing this ship in close range is almost a guaranteed death sentence to its enemies who dare to fight Kurama up close. And to all old players of Modern Warships who used this ship in the past, Kurama holds a special space in our hearts, as this ship got us through the hardest battles in the game. And up until this moment, this ship still serves as one of the best T2 ships out there, especially for new players. It might not be the top one in our list now, but it stays as one of the best T2 ship for new players of modern warships. And if you need a reliable ship to get you through tier to end the hardest battles, we highly recommend JS Kurama for you. Before we proceed to top 1, here are some of the honorable mentions that did not make in our top 5 list, but also some of the best T2 ships in the game. RF Yaroslav Mudry. RF Yaroslav Mudry is also a good ship. It has 1 missile, 1 cannon, 1 grenade launcher, 2 torpedoes, 2 autocannons and 2 air defense modules. Another ship worth considering is RF Tursky. RF Tursky has 2 missile slot in a 1x1 configuration, 1 cannon, 2 torpedoes, and 2 anti-air defense modules. Also, this ship looks absolutely gorgeous and not a bad pick at all for a new player. Next ship worth considering is CN Type 052D Destroyer. CN Type 052D has 1 missile slot, 1 cannon, 2 grenade launchers, 2 torpedoes and 2 air defense modules. This ship's supposed to be one of the top 5 ships. Sadly, it was removed due to a very high cost in upgrading all its modules, making it less budget-friendly for new players. Now for our top 1 tier $2 ship. INS Chennai. Recommended setup for all dollar, attack-focused build. Recommended setup for all dollar, balanced build. INS Chennai is top 1 in our list, due to the fact that this ship can hold its own in the battlefield, thanks to its very balanced weapons consisting of 1 missile, 1 cannon, 2 grenade launchers, 2 torpedoes, and a very impressive 4 air defense modules, making this ship the most versatile and survivable for new players of modern warships. This ship is not only survivable, but it can easily destroy its opponents, as you can configure this ship to fire a total of 8 torpedoes in all weapon salvos, making this ship extremely dangerous, even in the hands of a new player. That's it for our top 5 tier $2 ship of modern warships. We would love to hear what's your best tier 2 ships in the game, so please comment down below. And do not forget to subscribe. Thank you.